Well, good afternoon. We want to welcome you to Holy Cross Catholic Church. I'm the pastor, Father J. DeFalco. And I'd like to share with you a little bit about what our video series will be all about. During this pandemic, COVID-19, we've been having to try a different approach than we're used to. And so this year we are planning to record all of our classes online. Our classes for our children, for our youth, classes for baptism prep and marriage prep, to be able to put together programs online for those who are preparing to join our Catholic faith, to be able to provide adult catechism. And so this is the first of several videos that are going to be recorded, and that we would like to be able to share our faith with you and help you to understand what is Catholic faith all about. And if I had to answer the question, why am I a Catholic? I would go to the heart, and that is because of love. For me, it's all about the love of the Lord. The Lord who's loved us unconditionally. The Lord who loved us more than we could ever imagine. And when someone loves you, it's not a question of what you have to do or not do. It's a question of how do I respond to that love? You know, as Jesus said that the greatest commandment is to love God with all our mind, heart, and soul. To love our neighbor as ourselves. And we know from Paul's letter to the Romans that nothing will ever separate us from the love of God. No trial, no distress, no persecution, not even death itself. And so for me, the Catholic faith is about love. It's why we go to church every Sunday. It's not because we're obligated, not because we have to, it's because we are loved. And when we are loved, we want to respond to the love and return that love. The reason I pray every day is not because I have to, but because I want to spend time with the one I love, the one who loves me unconditionally, and I want to be with that person. I want to hear their voice. I want to get to know them and to love them as they have loved me. The reason I read the Bible is because I want to be able to learn more of them and to understand them and to go in depth into our relationship. It's why I spend time helping people and through our outreach ministry and other ministries. Because, as Jesus says, if you love God, you must also love your neighbor. So to me, love is at the heart of all that we are. Love is at the center of who we are as a church. It's why we as a church are called the body of Christ. And we gather around this table, this altar, each week, because we come together with the Lord. And at the altar, we become the church that we are called to be the body and blood of Jesus, to be his presence in the world. And as at heart, the word Mass, as it roots in mission, an idea of being sent forth, to go out into the world, to bring Christ to the world around us. And so for us, our faith is centered on love. Our relationship with the Lord governs all that we are and all that we do. We're not always perfect. We fall short. Our love isn't perfect. But the Lord loves us unconditionally, always forgiving, always reconciling, always reaching, inviting us to come and to come again. When I think about the Lord, I see the Lord's love in how the Lord works within the world around us. For us as Catholics, we see God's hands as being open and broad, that God is inviting all of humanity to come, all of humanity to come to receive his love. Even for those who have never known him, for those who have never worshipped him, those who maybe have never heard the name Jesus, they're still welcome to come. And as we breathe our lives, the Lord is there, waiting for us, saying, I've been waiting for you. I've prepared a place for you. Come, take my hand, walk with me. And so for us, we see the Lord is always reaching out to us again and again and again. It's how we understand the Scriptures. Throughout the Scriptures, as soon as humanity broke their relationship with the Lord began to reach out to them, sending prophets and judges, and ultimately sending his Son. The Lord reaching out to us again and again, going into the desert to find us, going into Egypt to find us, going to the cross to find us. And so my hope and my prayer in the weeks to come, as you watch this series, is that you may come to know the love of the Lord as we know the Lord, and to be able to desire to spend time with the Lord. Because I can't think of anything better. I really can't. And so my hope and prayer for you is that you may come to know the voice of the Lord in your life, that you may know his presence, and that you may always